Hi everyone. In this video we'll be doing Feliz Navidad Seasonal Championship, which is a dirt racing and C-Class in 1970s cars. So I chose 1977 Ford Escort RS 1800, which is pretty much the same car as we get as a prize for this championship. It just the prize goes into Hoonigan version. We're starting off well. Now just need to overtake this Ghostbusters car ahead of us, which we are doing right here. You can see we're up in 6th, now gonna be 5th. Nicely oh, okay, just as I say nicely, there's a little bit of a mess up with another AI, but we managed to squeeze by to the 3rd position. So you can see our launch and acceleration are quite good for this setup. The tune for this car is done by Don't Give a Deuce. I tend to use his or her their tunes quite a bit. They are always easy to drive and give decent advantage over AI, so my recommendation goes there. So we're catching up on the first one. Should, yeah, pass him like this. The track is a bit twisty, quite a lot of turns back and forth, but it's not too hard, you know. It's usual, pretty usual rally trail. The car handles really nicely, has just enough of the drift to brush the corners as you would want in rally, but not too much so you don't lose control over rear and you don't go spinning. Okay, that's a little bit right. So I messed up the corner before a little bit, and as a result was braking too much in a tight corner. Luckily we're not under pressure from AI at all. Okay, a little bit risky with this checkpoint here, and even more risky here, but luckily they have registered, so I didn't have to restart this race now. Quite a bit of a tarmac section here before we think we should get on the dirt right here. Yeah, there it is. After this corner, 3/4 of a race done. We are probably 2.5 seconds ahead of AI quite easily now at the acceleration, probably more. They are trailing somewhere behind, but don't pose any threat at all. There's nobody within anything that resembles attacking distance, so we will be quite good here. I've seen on the forums a few people struggled with this championship, especially with the last race, I believe, which will come to eventually. But yeah, a proper tune and a little bit of a accurate driving, and you should be really nice. Shouldn't be any problem. Here we are at the finish. The first race is done, so let's see how we fare in races 2 and 3, which are coming up just now. The second race is a Desierto Trail, another sprint rally race. So I expect the same result. It's a bit foggy here, wow. And it looks like we got an accolade. Oh, okay. Win the rally race in C-Class. It looks like that's the first time I actually drove C-Class in rally. But yeah, so we are a bit in the Silent Hill territory here. Hope there are no monsters lurking over the hill. Catching up with AI in 6th position. Oh, that one went flying. Or probably I was braking too much. Another Ghostbusters car ahead of us. Past him. And yeah, this little train of 4 cars shouldn't be any problem. There's a lot of twisty corners ahead, which means they're gonna be losing time. So one down, immediately caught up to another. I messed this one up, but this corner here, yeah, one more down. So only 2 to go. One third of our race is done, and we'll be passing them momentarily. And you can see how the distance to them, the gap diminishes turn by turn, and here we are almost side by side. So attacking distance on the next corner, passing one. Oh well, I wouldn't call this a clean pass. I pretty much sent him into the wall, which wasn't intentional, but he was braking a bit more than I expected, so instead of just going by him, I actually crashed into his rear. Well, it's not worth replaying completely because of that, so we'll just keep cruising. Already, immediately the gap widens as normal with AI. As soon as you pass the first, they stop actually fighting. They wouldn't completely let it go, but yeah, the pressure is much less. And just a couple more turns before the end of the Desierto Trail. Unfortunately, due to the fog, we didn't see a lot of the desert around, but we also didn't see any monsters, so I guess that's on a good side, unless somebody jumps up from the finishing line. Here we are, a little bit of the sideways for a nice shot, and let's see how the last race looks for us. So the last one is Horizon Baja Scramble, and that's exactly one which a few people said they had difficulty with, that AI is just pulling off with crazy acceleration and they can't ever catch up with them. Let's see how it goes for us, though from the start right away I don't see the problem so far. Look, we are up in 5th now, just couple of checkpoints down, and it doesn't look like the rest pulled out too much. No, they didn't, so we're catching up on them nicely. This banking in the corners helps as well with acceleration, because you don't really need to brake as much at them. You can floor it, and the banking helps you to stay on the trajectory. Here we are up in 2nd. The first one did pull out a bit, but not too much, and yeah, you can see we're catching up really quickly as we go. So my guess is, oh wow, oh look at this one, okay, this guy just flew past us and then positioned himself for a rear hit, but okay, we'll pass him again and we'll continue catching up on the one. We are close to the end of the lap, but we're close enough to him to either pass him just before the lap is over or immediately after. Yeah, you can see they slowed down in this turn quite a bit. We are right behind him, so we should be able to, yeah, a little of the diving here, like Max Verstappen style, but it worked. No collision, no stewards telling us to give position back, so we are in the first place. So coming back to anyone who had difficulty with this track or with this race, my guess is there was a problem with the tune, because you can see I'm not showing any world record times here, but we have no problem passing the AI at all. There's quite a bit of a gap, probably 2-3 seconds already, and we keep pulling out from them as they just fall further and further behind. So yeah, my recommendation in general, especially on lower difficulty levels like highly skilled here, if you feel that AI is just way too fast and you can't catch them no matter what, they just have too much speed, look at your tune. Yeah, if you tune it yourself, redo the tune, make sure there's either less weight or more power, or if you did some funny adjustments, maybe you went too extreme on some of the settings. If you downloaded the tune, which happens very often if you choose something that says easy seasonal, yeah, find something else. My opinion to the whole bunch of tunes that pop up on the day of the new week, and I can't tell for all of them, but quite a few of them I tried, they don't worth the time to download them, which is kind of understandable, I guess. My view is that to create a good tune, you need to tune the car using your knowledge and understanding, then test the tune, then potentially adjust it, then test again, and do it through a couple of iterations till the result is actually good. Now imagine same people are posting 5, 10, 20 tunes within one day, exactly on the day the new season starts. It's just impossible to make them quality. So yeah, take your time, find a good tune, and you'll win with no problem whatsoever, just like here. And with that, we come to the end of the this championship. So thank you for watching. As usual, leave your ideas or feedback in the comments and have fun. I'll see you soon again.